GulfStream Boat Sales. Today I want to show you around this Viki 32 single engine motor cruiser. This boat was built in 2004. It's only got 464 hours on the clock. It's fitted with a single Yanmar 4-cylinder turbo diesel 240 horsepower shaft drive engine. She's 32 foot long, she's just over 11 foot wide. It's a beautiful Flybridge motor cruiser. She's got 2 cabins, 4 berths, sorry, in 2 cabins. Beautiful saloon, lovely Flybridge. She's finished with teak decking throughout. It's built to a very high standard. It's had only, I think, 2 owners from new. We got all the original paperwork for it. This navy blue hull has been professionally compounded and polished. So it's got a really deep, sort of like almost factory fresh shine to it. The portholes, port lights are in good condition. Got this lovely big teak rub rail the whole way around the boat as well, which is in good condition. That sort of continues up and forms the deck as well. Got these stainless steel tank vents are in good condition, engine room vents, port lights are good. All the stainless steel deck scupper fittings are in great condition. There's a huge swim platform across the transom of the boat. It extends right out the full beam, so it means it's really easy to board the boat from the pontoon, whether you're moored up on the port or starboard side. The aft cockpit itself is nice and spacious. We've got a big bench here over on the starboard side. It's probably big enough to accommodate 3 or 4 people, with nice upholstered seat base and backrest there. There's storage underneath that, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got wide side deck access up both sides of the superstructure, so up the port and starboard side, you get nice wide side deck access. We've got real teak decks throughout the boat, up the side decks, up the foredeck, everywhere throughout the boat. The gel coat up here is great, big chunky stainless steel handrails everywhere you go to walk around the boat. Nice high chunky stainless steel guardrails up along the side decks and on the foredeck of the boat as well. It's a very sort of, it's going to sound a bit silly, but it's like a very boaty sort of boat. You know, it's like a traditional solid, you know, seaworthy boat. It's very confidence inspiring boat to be out on at sea. The flybridge on the boat is, again, like the rest of the boat, remarkably spacious for a 32 footer. We've got a centrally located helm position, which we'll take a look at in a wee minute. You've got another seat here for a passenger up here, and then the back end of it is just open plan at the minute. It's just an open deck. The flybridge helm position is nice and comfortable. The seat's a good distance away from the steering wheel. The steering wheel is a nice large size, so it's easy to get reach, and you've got your throttle and shift lever over here on the right hand side again, which is easy to reach. This boat's just over 11 foot wide, and you do have quite wide side decks down both sides, but this manages to still be a very roomy feeling saloon. Nice wide walkways, you know, there's room for 2 people to pass here, even at the helm seat, and a lovely layout. So we've got a big U-shaped sofa here on the starboard side, around a nice folding table. We've got our galley on the port side just as you come into the saloon, and then forward of that we've got the helm station, and then a central companionway down to your cabins and heads compartment. Taking a look at the helm station, a very sort of traditional feel to it, so nice solid wood steering wheel with the stainless steel centerpiece. The helm seat itself is nice and supportive, well upholstered. This stainless steel handrail running all the way around it, so if you get passengers or somebody standing up here looking out, and they've got somewhere solid to hold on to. You got your Morse controls here, easily located on the left hand side. You get your bow thruster switches just in front of that as well, so it's very handy to manoeuvre the boat. There's 2 steps then down to the little companionway that gives you access into the 2 cabins and the heads compartment. So you get the heads compartment on the port side, we have our master cabin up front, and then we've got the guest cabin on the starboard side. Similar to the rest of the boat, the condition of the cabins is fantastic. Everything looks the part. The woodwork, the quality of the joinery is carried out throughout all the cabins. We've got this solid wood flooring, extends the whole way throughout the cabins, and it's actually really surprisingly spacious for a 32 foot boat. Still haven't really figured out how they've made so much room here in the master cabin, while still giving you a decent twin cabin there on the starboard side, and a really good size heads compartment as well. So everything looks the part. It's really nice. It's very spacious. They've done a great job of packaging this amount of accommodation in the 32 foot hull. The engineette therefore obviously lives underneath the saloon floor, so access to it for your sort of daily maintenance checks and things like that is underneath this floor panel, which lifts up on a couple of gas struts. It's a 4-cylinder unit that is very efficient on fuel, very easy to run, but if you do want to push on there's enough power on tap there to motor the boat up to around about 20 knots top end, which is comfortable cruising around about 15-16 knots, and it's sort of sipping fuel at that as well. If you like the look of this Viki 32 Fly and you want to find out more about it, then please sign up for VIP access on our website at GulfStreamBoatSales.com. All you have to do is pop your name and email address into the box below this video on our site at GulfStreamBoatSales.com, and you can get VIP access, which is completely free. Once you've signed in, then navigate back to the Viki 32 page and you can watch the full-length video review where we go through everything in much more detail. We show you around the engine bay, we show you around all the lockers. You can watch the full extent of the water test footage that we have as well, including some onboard footage, and just get a much better idea of what this boat is all about. You'll see the condition that it's in, and hopefully it'll help you to figure out whether it might be the right one for you. That video is going to be about 45 minutes or so long. We go into a lot of detail. It's probably not going to be of interest unless you're really keen on the boat, but if you are keen on the boat, you think it might be the right one, then please sign up for VIP access to get that full-length tour and just get a much better idea of what this boat's all about. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video.